wife was telling me the other night, I actually go 3 hours a day now because I have another program with Steve Rhodes in the morning, folks, at 10 a.m. So you can check that out, too. Well, what do we have out here? We have Veterans Day, folks, and that's a beautiful thing. We want to thank all our veterans out there. Send a lot of great white light out to all the young men, middle-aged men, middle-aged women, older men and women, everyone out there that has been out there, that is out there, and that make it that we can be here doing what we do, you know, because the bottom line, freedom isn't free, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. To master love, you have to practice love. The art of relationship is a whole mastery, and the only way to reach mastery is with practice. To master a relationship is therefore about action. It is not about attaining knowledge. And it's a TGIF Friday. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow up 259, Nasdaq up 53, S&P's up 24, gold contract up $29, trading at $1,789 an ounce. Silver up 54 cents at $34.65 an ounce. Platinum up $18 at $1,643 an ounce. Copper up 10 pennies at $3.47 a pound. A light sweet crude up $1.19 at $98.97. That baby wants to hit into that 100 mark. Bonds down 19 ticks, trading at 140.23. Dollar index down 86 ticks at 77.10. Euro up 14 at 137. And the yen down 52, trading out at 77.13. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You're up 24 points. We do 748 million. Now check this out, folks. This is what it's just so cool about this whole deal. You know, you have no one in the store. This is a typical holiday deal. No one in the store. Run the baby up. Flush it down the toilet next week. Okay, so what are we doing? First off, you're going into the 27th. The 27th of October, that's where we had a little juice. We had, you know, it was 1.4 billion there. You went up with the 1.4 billion. What ends up happening? The baby couldn't hold. It comes back downtown, and as it goes back downtown, wasn't that bad, only come back down at 1.1. Now what you're doing is this. You're testing that area, and now you're coming into that area with 756. Now, that area, folks, is crucial, and this is why. See, the 1.4 billion was a nice acceleration up, no doubt, but that was going into the supply line from your left-hand side, which is dramatically higher. Bottom line, now you're coming into the 1.4 with dramatically lighter volume after the fact, okay, that you had already come down and got back inside the range. If we go over and we just take a look at the SPY, what you have with the SPY, what you'll see is this. SPY does 172 million shares today. We're going into 393 million shares, and you're going into the downdraft out there that was 416 million. Bottom line, that is not how you stay into higher highs. Now, let's see your S&P. We go over to the Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow Industrials. Same setup in the Dow Industrials. What we have with the Dow Industrials, she gets up almost 300 points today. She is up 259. The Dow got up and over the downdraft of the 9th. Didn't hold the price, but got up and over it. Got into the pretty close to the highs of the 27th. And this is where the danger, the biggest danger is. And this is why. We had the 1.4 billion there, and you did that with half the amount of volume. They're up there, there's no one in the store, and they're paying up for price. NASDAQ Composite. Okay, so Composite, folks, is in tough shape. I mean, really tough shape, too. Not a small amount here. The Composite is up 53 bucks today. Now, what the Composite did, she did 1.5 billion shares. Nothing. No juice whatsoever. The highs in the Composite are 27.53. That correlation there, when we're looking at that correlation, what you have is this, is that the 27th we did 2.8 billion. Now we're testing that with 1.5. We go over to the 3 Qs, and if you just want to see the strength and or weakness, bottom line, 3 Qs, what does it do? First high that was made out there on the 27th, you did 104 million shares. Then we ended up coming downtown with 99 million. Went back up and tested on Tuesday with 62 million. And now you're into that with 49 million. You can't make it. And the NDX 100, folks, bottom line, likes to lead up, likes to lead down. We go to the bond market. We take a look at bonds. What we have with bonds out here is this. Bonds today, you want to see something that's just amazing? Bonds pull back 19 ticks. We did 40,000. Actually, the bond market was closed today. That's interesting. So the actual electronic market was open, but the actual pit was definitely closed. But we still did 40,000 contracts. Dollar index, King Dollar. Let's go look at King Dollar. And King Dollar, they would talk about this for a second. King Dollar pulls back today with 16,000 contracts. Those 16,000 contracts, folks, are going into 35,000 contracts. This is one beautiful setup. What this is doing, folks, is building huge amount of cars to what? To get into 80 mark. We'll see what it ends up doing at the 80 mark. Now, if you're watching Tiger TV, what you're looking at is this. There's so many different patterns that are saying that the dollar wants to go up. Is that you had a break topside with conviction October 31st, November 1st, as well as November 9th. You have a head and shoulders bottom that's happening. You have the break of the channel line, and then you have a small ABC inside of a large ABC. It's a big number, folks. Now, check this out. This is pretty cool. Now, I can't wait to go home and see my wife tonight, as usual, but this is going to be really cool. So check this out, folks. You know my wife, she's a vice president at Morgan Stanley. She runs a big portfolio. And come out in the middle of the day here, right? You're going to love this. And you get Morgan Stanley against Goldman Sachs. Okay, so if you're watching this, this is really cool. Goldman Sachs comes out today and says, buy the euro. Morgan Stanley comes out today and says, sell the euro. Okay? So it's going to be wild. And thank God I'm on, and of course, if you're buying the euro, you're selling the dollar. Morgan Stanley's saying just the opposite. So thank God I'm on that side. I'll be sleeping in the yard tonight. Let's go to Dave in Colorado. Hey, Dave, what's going on?
Hi, Tom. Happy Friday to you.
You too, man. Let's make it a great one.
Hey, I got in ZSL today at 11:14. What do you think?
ZSL. Let's take a look at it. So what he's done is this, folks. ZSL is the Pro Shares Ultra Short 200% inverse correlation of the price of silver. We take a look at silver right now. We'll actually pull up the contract first, the SIZ. Come on, baby. Okay, so we did 35,000 contracts out here. Well, she's still in a consolidation. I mean, silver is a lot weaker than gold, I can tell you that. You know, gold looks to me like right now it still wants to get into that 1840 level, you know. Right. If that happens, silver wants to get into that 3570 level. Silver is absolutely weaker. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, I got to stop in there, so hopefully, we'll see how that goes. But
well, go ahead. You know what does happen with the silver and gold, and I understand what you're saying with the ZSL. You got to stop in there, but what does happen? It's overnight moves in those babies that happen. So.
Well, I know, and that's the thing. I'm hoping the dollar gets strong Sunday night or something, and the commodities come down a little next week. So we'll see how that goes.
I can tell you this, I'm in the same camp as you. I mean, right now I'm long the dollar, and I went long to the dollar. I mean, to me today, this was a gift from the trading gods, man. I've been trading the dollar in a big way, and I took a bunch of bread off the day it went up, and I laid it right back on there today in a big way. So,
I like your comment. Just one thing that just is confusing to me, and I don't know if it is to you or not, but you think all this turmoil in Greece and Italy, changing literally of their leaders and trying to form new government structures, to me, would do just the opposite. It would cause more panic in the bond markets over there, and I can't for the life of me just figure it out. Everything I think should happen is going the opposite way, but
there is panic in the bond market over there.
Well, no, I'm just saying, yields came down from Wednesday to today, you know what I mean, by a lot. So you got to think the European central banks, and they're buying them up and trying to stabilize
hold it. Stay there for a second. Stay there for a second. So what Dave's saying is this. Did you hear what he said? That he felt they're coming down by a lot. They're not. Where you got that is off the press, because I heard it out there today too, okay? That's exactly the same quote. What the yield come down, okay? The yield from the beginning of the week to right here is right where it was on Monday.
Right, no, I was just going to say that.
And at 6.4 in Italy, they can't handle it. It's not even close.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
And the French spreads are getting bigger now. At the same time.
That's right. What happened yesterday, folks? So check this out. What happened yesterday? The S&P came out yesterday, and for an hour and a half, it was out there that the S&P was downgrading France like they downgraded the U.S. Then they came out and said, "Oh, hold it, we made a mistake. That email wasn't supposed to go out." Now what that did, though, absolutely, it put another 10 basis points into the 10-year for France. So now they're paying more money. Yeah, it's a 3.3.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. Well, I think your 825 S&P is coming sooner than later. That's my thought. I really do. I'm serious.
Oh, listen. I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
Hey, have a great weekend, Tom.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
Bye.
Let's go to Gary in Ohio. Hey, Gary, what's going on?
Hey, Tom. How's it going?
It's going great, man. You having a good day out there?
Hey, it's a Good Friday. Can't complain, right?
That's right, man. We're alive and kicking, man.
Yeah, and Veterans Day and everything.
That's right.
Hey, Tom, a chart that kind of looked interesting to me. Wonder about an entry point, and your thoughts was Kaliki and Safa.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, yeah, cool, man. You stay right there. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back.
Okay.
This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. I want to wish everyone a happy Veterans Day out there, folks. Dow up 259. Nasdaq up 53. S&P's up 24. Stay right there. We'll come right back.